How's it going, everyone? Matt Roberts from Salt Lake City Bookkeeping. Today I'm going to do a QuickBooks video tip on how to record daily sales journal entries. I'm going to talk about identifying the level of detail that you need to record, how to set up your journal entry, and then how to memorize that journal entry. So we'll swap over to our sample company here, Vandelay Industries. The first thing I want to talk about is what level of detail you're going to need. This would be mostly in your sales detail. Here we're breaking down sales into two categories. So depending on how many sales categories you have, as well as payments, how do you take cash, credit cards? If you take credit cards, which ones, and how do they hit your bank? Those are very important things, and that all goes back to programming your P.O.S. system to give you the level of detail that you need. So you want a good summary report to spit out the information in a meaningful way that makes it efficient getting into QuickBooks. I've already gone ahead and memorized a transaction here called Daily Sales Journal, but you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. We've broken down sales into two categories: exporting sales and importing sales. So let's just say this was a daily sales journal for one day. Cash payments would get booked to undeposited funds because they're not in the bank yet. You're hanging on to them and you'll bring them to the bank later. So they stay there, and when you get them into the bank, you move them from undeposited funds into the bank. And then we've got two things hitting our bank account. One is the Amex payments and one is the Visa MasterCard payments. The reason being, most of the times, most merchant processors deposit these separately. You'll have to check with yours to make sure that's how it's being done on your end. But this is how a typical, very easy sales journal would look. And what you want to do is make sure that this mirrors both your P.O.S. report, your sales report. You want to put in the same order, making data entry very easy, but also look at your bank account to see how things hit. How does cash hit? How do credit cards hit? Do they hit separately or together? And you want to mirror the activity of both your sales report and your bank account. After you get it looking exactly the way you want, you just go to Edit, Memorize Journal Entry, call it whatever you want, and that will pop out into your Memorize Journal Entry list here, and just double click it and enter away for each day. Very typical for retail shops and restaurants, stuff like that do have daily sales. That's when this situation comes up. So just a real quick video there on how to record daily sales journal entries. If you have questions on this or anything else QuickBooks or bookkeeping related, feel free to reach out. Have a good one.